Welcome to Treasure Trove. On today's episode, we have 5 Dark Academia and Goth Baddie blind box series. We've been getting a lot of series that fit into this category in the last few years. There was so many I could have chosen. Definitely some of these are a bit more Dark Academia and others are a bit more goth, but I've been dying to open them up and show you. So these are the 5 that I've chosen for today's video. I think the first one we'll start off with is going to be our Kuromi Lucky Deviation. She, of course, is one of the ultimate goth baddies. Although this Sanrio series by Miniso is definitely way more cutesy than the other boxes we have for today, I still wanted to include it. And I really like this kind of witch tarot theme. I think it is really cool, and I'm really excited to see who we get for this. Kuromi is definitely a badass, so I thought this would be a fun series to open first. And this is honestly a really heavy box, so I think there's a good chance maybe we got the secret. I'm most excited about the secret, so I am hoping that's who I got. And I love this Lucky Divination theme for this series. I think it's one of the best Kuromi series we've seen so far from Miniso. Oh, it looks like the accessories right at the top. Let's have a look at our character first. Kuromi is always the cutest. This is a very adorable figure. And here's a look at our accessory. It looks like we got the one with the books, which wasn't one of my favorites, but it is still a really awesome figure. And these books are the reason why it was so heavy. And here is our card for our Kuromi Sleeping Curse. I love this card. It is very cute for this series. Our clear vinyl skull light is really adorable on the top of our books. This is a very cute accessory. I definitely think this is going to be the only character we'll get today that is more on the cutesy side that I'm gonna say is super cute. But I just really wanted to open her up. I think she fits in this video even though she's not as gritty as the other characters. She's definitely more of a pastel goth, which I definitely think I'm the closest to. I really love her. I definitely think this is an awesome series to pick up. I recommend it. I think it's the best Kuromi series we've gotten from Miniso. All of the choices are awesome. Now that we've opened up our bubblegum goth Kuromi, let's have a look at a Dark Academia-esque series. This is Kiki's The Way of Self-Betrayal by Heyone. And this is a pretty big box that we have for this character, but I don't think the character is actually that big because none of them are standing. And I really want one of the bottom two, but I really like the design for this series, so I'm probably gonna like everybody. I'll definitely make sure to put the secret up on the screen since we can't see it. I definitely think this series is also a bit like Edgar Allan Poe-esque. I love the illustration for it. It definitely has that gothic flair as well to it. And I've never opened this up before, so this is the first time opening up anything from this character or series. And wow, just look at this bag with its creepy illustrations. This looks amazing. I really like the attention to detail. I really love this. This is pretty cool. And let's open it up and see who I have inside. I feel like it's probably not the one I wanted, but let's see. Oh, look, we got the bear one. Oh, look at this one. And I definitely think we're gonna have an accessory inside of the box for our bear. We didn't get an accessory inside of the box, we just got this card for The Way of Self-Betrayal, and this character has such an interesting name. I had to Google what a fur blog was because I've never heard of it, and apparently it's a wereman from World of Warcraft. It also is supposed to be a medieval Irish myth, but the spelling is a bit different. It's F-I-R. That is some really unique inspiration, and I really love how the eyes are drawn on this series, that sketch style. It looks so amazing. I definitely think if I was to get this blind box again, I would get a confirmed one and leave the mystery out of it because I really, really want the rabbit one. So I think I would just go for an already opened box in future. I'm definitely curious what our next Kiki series from Heyone is going to be like, though. I think it's going to be super cool. And let's go ahead and open up Nami's Paradise of Doom blind box next. And this is from the brand Dodo Sugar. And this blind box is so huge. I'm excited to see how big this figure is. You can see we have 6 options and 1 hidden edition in the middle. I'm really hoping for the snake one. It is my favorite, I think. Or maybe the one with blue hair and the needle. I think that's my second favorite. Although I do really like our blondie with the skull in the corner as well. I think those are my top 3 favorite. I definitely like the ones with more vibrant colors over the more neutrally ones, but this is such a cool series. And it's hard to tell who we have inside just shaking the box. It doesn't feel too heavy, but it definitely feels like maybe one of the wider ones. But I'm so curious to see who we have inside. And I wonder if this one's gonna have a cool bag. Oh no, it looks like Dodo Sugar still does the boring bags that just have the brand name on it. I think our figure feels kind of small. Let's see who I got. Oh, look at this one. We definitely have a lot of accessories that just went flying. I think this one is the wind-up doll one, kind of like a puppet. This definitely wasn't one of my favorites. And for our accessories, we have a little puppet dude and then this creepy mask. This one is definitely way more gothy. And our little puppet dude looks like straight out of a horror movie, I think. I'm not sure what horror movie I think this reminds me of, but it definitely reminds me of one of them. Maybe Silent Hill, I'm not sure. But let's see how this mask looks on, and it's definitely going to be a magnetic mask. I really like magnetic accessories. And here's a look at the awesome card for the Paradise of Doom series. I really think this card is really cool. It's 2 cards together that you can separate. And our character's name is Endless. I think this is my favorite card yet. I really love this and how big it is. I'm not a big horror movie watcher, but I think this series definitely fits in. And this guy is so creepy. I really like how it's soft matte material though, it feels really nice. A lot of these Dark Academia Gothy series use a lot of matte vinyl, which I love because it's my favorite texture. And even though she's not my favorite from the series, I do think she looks incredible. Like, this is such a beautiful figure. I really, really love the color and everything. It just goes so well together. And our mask didn't have a magnet for the face. The magnet is actually in the hair. So it's like the mask has been pulled up. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a flower in the hair or what it's supposed to symbolize, but it is flocked, which is neat. I didn't know this series had any flocking details, so that's pretty cool. I think the paint job and everything about this figure is so detailed. I actually really love this. I would definitely be really excited to get more from this series. I was tempted by a full case. I don't think I'll get, but I definitely think I need to get a few more blind boxes. It's probably my favorite yet. I've opened up a few things from Dodo Sugar and the quality is always really, really nice. So if you like this series, I definitely recommend the brand. I think they do a really good job. I'm gonna open up Skullpanda last, so let's go ahead and have a look at Killa Treasure Pavilion. And this is from the brand MJ Studio, which I think is kind of surprising. They do have Miss Ya though, who also is very gothy. For this series, we have 8 designs and 2 secret editions. There's so many characters in this series I really want, and I do really like our general hidden secret. I think it is beautiful. The one down here is our super secret, which I think is pretty cute, but I much prefer the general hidden. And if we have a look on the other side, we can see our other 4 and then the general secret. And for this side, again, I want this purpley black one. I love the ones with purple hair. This is definitely a series though where I think they're all cool. I don't think I would be disappointed by anyone. So I'm really excited to see who I got. I did buy 2 of these, so I do have another box to open. And let's find the tab. So I'm really excited to see who I got. I have 2 chances to get one of my favorites. This is probably a series I would be excited to get the whole one. And I really like this bag, even though it is a very basic. Ooh, and this one feels really big and heavy. I think there's a good possibility it has ears. So let's see. Oh, we got the teacup one. Oh, this one is gorgeous as well, and it has some flocking. Here's a look at the card for Killa, Treasure Pavilion, and we got white flower tea. This is a cute card, a little bit basic though. And what do you think about our white flower tea? I think she is just gorgeous. I really enjoy the poses for this series and how unique all the different characters are. And all of the flowers in her red hair look super pretty. I love how we have a teacup upside down spilling tea. It's so cool. And I really like her flocked gloves. I think that's the part that stands out the most to me. Definitely you have to really like the face. The face is very basic in its details. This figure definitely has a lot going on for it, but I do really like it and I definitely think it fits the vibe. Although she's a bit of a sad baddie, I think she's really awesome and I definitely want to unbox more of these on the channel. I really like this series. And we are at the end of the video. We have 1 blind box left, and this is from Popmart, of course, and it is our Skullpanda Image of Reality. And she has a lot of different series. Some of them are more gothy, some of them are a bit more colorful, but I think the new Image of Reality kind of works best for Dark Academia and Goth. It's definitely inspired by surrealism and a lot of surrealist paintings. It is just such a cool series. The box that we have is definitely on the lighter side, so I'm curious who we're gonna get. I definitely don't think we're getting the secret edition though. I feel like the secret edition would be heavy. I do really like the secret though for this series. I think it's incredible. Out of all the options, I think the one I want the most is the Soar or maybe the Philosophy. I like that one as well. And I also really like the one on the cover, the Constraint. I think that would be a fun one to get as well. Let's go ahead and open up our last blind box of the video. I definitely need to open up more Skullpanda on the channel. I've just been kind of staying away from Popmart because of how expensive their current figures are. And oh my gosh, guys, I don't want to spoil, but I think we got the secret edition. There is something plastic here. Oh, maybe it's not. I thought this might be the backing of the secret because it has like that square backing, but I think we just have some plastic protecting whatever's inside. Okay, no secret, but I'm excited to see who it is. Oh, look. Oh, I don't even know why this one came in plastic, but we got a bit of a weird one. And we got the Duality White. So this is one of the pair ones. So this is one of the ones I probably wouldn't have wanted. I really don't like getting 1/2 of a pair. It's kind of my least favorite thing they do in blind box series because it means you need to get 2 figures and they're totally random. Although our Duality does look pretty good on its own. It definitely doesn't look like it's missing something, but I would have preferred another figure over this one, that is for sure. This one has a swan on the head and it kind of reminds me of getting my blood drawn. And just like the use of this like blood curdling red color is very chilling. I'm not sure what it reminds you of. You should let me know in the comments. This one is definitely our most out there. Keep in mind, these are just my first impressions. Sometimes I grow to love figures, and I do really love Skullpanda. She is kind of the ultimate goth vinyl blind box character. I definitely want more of them, but I might not get them as blind boxes. But obviously let me know if you're a big fan of this Skullpanda series, and I've heard a rumor that there might be a new Skullpanda series in June. So definitely keep your eyes and ears out for that. I'm really excited to see what the next series will be. And here's a look at all 5 of our Dark Academia and Goth baddies. You're gonna have to let me know down below what was your favorite character for today's video. We have our super cutesy Kuromi, and then we have straight out of a horror movie Nami, and then our Edgar Allan Poe Kiki, and our Dark Academia goddess Killa. And last, our surrealist Skullpanda. Which out of these 5 do you pick? And be sure to like the video and follow if you want to see more unboxings. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a steampunk Ninja doll unboxing. So be sure to check that out and follow the channel for more. I hope you have a great rest of your day.